Three separate immigration moves, one country absorbing most of the impact. A Center for Immigration Studies report out on August 3rd found F-1 visas issued to Indian nationals fell 62% in 2025 versus the year before to just 22,149. Chinese nationals saw a 34% drop on the other side. India and China together make up over half of all foreign students in the US. Now, adding to the squeeze, a DHS final rule taking effect this September ends the long-standing duration of status policy. International students will now be capped at a maximum stay of 4 years unless they receive federal approval through USCIS for an extension, which is a major hurdle for PhD candidates, dual degrees, or anyone changing their major. Once they finish, the clock runs out twice as fast. The new rule slashes the grace period to leave the US, transfer schools, or change status from 60 days down to just 30. Now, recently, reports also surfaced that the administration is weighing a $100,000 fee on optional practical training, or the OPT program, which lets graduates work in the US afterwards. This plan faces pushback from educators and businesses and legal doubt after a similar $100,000 H-1B was already struck down as unconstitutional tax. It compounds an existing squeeze. A May 22nd rule change made it harder for H-1B holders to apply for a green card from inside the US. Indian nationals hold 71% of all H-1B visas, yet face the same 7% country cap as everybody else. This leaves over 1 million Indians stuck in a queue, still clearing petitions filed in 2013. Now, USCIS spokesperson Zach Kaler made it clear in a public statement that this policy allows our immigration system to function as the law intended instead of incentivizing loopholes. I'm quoting him here. He also said when aliens apply from their home country, it reduces the need to find and remove those who decide to slip into the shadows and remain in the US illegally after being denied residency. The Congress notably built this pathway into law under Section 245 of the Immigration and Nationality Act. H-1B itself is a dual intent visa, meaning workers were always meant to be able to pursue a green card without really risking their current status. Earlier, Reid Hoffman, who is the co-founder of LinkedIn, questioned the move, saying, and I quote him here, "Does this mean AI researchers, employees, and students will now have to leave the country and wait through a backlog process to continue their work?" In the same post, he added, "Harmful move for tech, business, and America broadly." This is his direct quote, viewers. Coursera co-founder Andrew Ng called the change a capricious attack on legal immigrations, warning that it will hurt families and leave the US with fewer doctors, teachers, and scientists. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the front page take on this story. Indian professionals already faced the longest, most punishing green card wait of any nationality in America, entirely because of a per country cap that has nothing to do with individual merit. This announcement does not fix that backlog. It just adds another obstacle on top of one that was already close to unworkable for over 1 million people. A system that keeps someone waiting for more than a decade for a green card they qualified for years ago was never really designed around fairness. And this change makes that harder to ignore, not easier. Let us know what you think in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by AIM Network. Like, share, and subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.